Hello everyone, it's Sunbird. I'm hopping into a UMA draft. It's Ultimate Masters. It's gonna be my first Ultimate Masters draft. So Fauna Shaman and Foils at default. So that's an interesting first pack. Let's see, Shriekmaw is really good. It's a nice removal spell. It also comes with a body, so it can be 5 mana 2 for 1, 2 mana 1 for 1. So, Alchemist seems solid. There's definitely able to do kind of an instant sorcery theme. Um, Hooting Mandrills doesn't seem terrible. Fauna Shaman seems eh. Issue of these two is you want to have something good to work with them, and when you first pick them, you don't have that good card to work with them. So I wouldn't really want it. Mystic Retrieval seems solid, but not as a first pick. Same with Basking Rootwalla, you kind of already want discard outlets. I think I'm going to go Shriekmaw. It's just a solid removal spell. And, I mean, yeah, it's just a good card. Let's see here. Boneyard Worm. Yeah, it could be really, really good, but not good if the deck doesn't come together. I played with this guy. He's terrible. I have no desire to pick him. That card doesn't seem terrible. So black cards aren't looking the greatest in here. So we're gonna want to be looking to go into a different color. Faith Fetters is a solid removal spell. Wouldn't surprise me if it ends up being what we take. 4 life is relevant. It can attack or block, and its activate abilities can't be activated. So even though it's still on the field, if it has activated abilities, they're irrelevant. I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and say that's what we're taking. My next best would probably be Spider Umbra. So Resurrection, Seismic Assault. Whew. That's interesting. Not really. I don't think it's where we want to be, really. Heliod's Pilgrim can get Faith's Fetters, but black isn't really where we want to be for the Aura's deck. And it doesn't seem like where we want to be either. I think Heliod's Pilgrim is the pick here. I don't really want to go into a different color. Prey upon solid, we'll probably wheel one, so I think just take Heliod's Pilgrim. We already have a tutor target for it. Ideally we can get more, and it's a very, very strong card. And I just realized I don't have an audio set up for this. Wait, no, it looks good. We'll see. This should be interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's a 1 mana 1/1 flyer. Not really where we want to be. And you have to have the target to exile the card. Unholy Hunger is another solid removal spell, so we might be removal deck. Sky Spear Cavalry, if we were building the mono white deck, could be good. But so far, we're not really looking mono white. I think just stay with the theme of taking the removal spell. Prismatic Lens is pretty solid, but I think I really want another removal spell, because I really like removal spells. So take another removal spell. Ooh, Ulamog's Crusher. That's a card. It is a magic card. I don't think it's really what we want, though, is it? No, it's just... It's solid, but it's 8 mana is the issue. And Ramp is actually pretty solid in this deck, but we already passed a Prismatic Lens, which will definitely get taken. I think we're already past that point, and I don't think that we're going to be able to do it. Chainer's Edict is another solid removal spell. We have a lot of removal, but I mean, what's a little more, right? And this one's a little cheaper too. So I think we take Chainer's Edict. Yeah. Is a little interesting. Yeah. I mean, I don't think we really want that. Snake Umbra this late is interesting. Green-white Bogles might be open, because Snake Umbra and Hyena Umbra are in this deck, as well as Boar Umbra. So that's definitely a sign. I think we take Snake Umbra. The Snake Umbra, I mean, it's just the best of these three, because drawing cards is just so strong, I think. Yeah, let's take Snake Umbra. Let's see, this is... Dama's Reach is solid. That would have been really good if we had taken Ulamog's Crusher. There's a lot of black in this one. I think we take the High Priest. Do we? I don't really like that. I think we take Kodama's Reach. It's just... We're starting to look black-white. Oh, God's Willing is a good one. We're definitely taking that here. God's Willing works really well in the heroic deck. That way you can give them protection because they don't already have hexproof. And you can force through blockers as well, even in like the Bogles deck. So I think God's Willing is just so hard not to take here. Let's see. Travel Preparations is good. Same with Shielding Plaques. I think we'd rather have Travel Preparations. What we're going to end up needing to pick up is... What we're really going to need to pick up is some heroic creatures. I think that Travel Preparation is better. Move these to the sideboard. Take the Spider Umbra. So we have a whopping one creature. Yay, because this is definitely where we want to be. Take the Unicorn. I kind of want the Prey Upon, but we just need to get some creatures. This works really... Skyskier Cavalry now looks a lot better when we have all these auras that we can throw on it because it's evasive and it's... Well, it's got double strike. Take another Spider Umbra. We can get the High Priest later. And Spider Umbra is one of the 1-mana auras, so it's kind of hard to pass it up, as it's just solid. Let's see. Angelic Renewal. I think we take Repeal the Darkness. We might play it. Probably not play Mistveil Plains. Golgari Grave Troll. I will note this is a Phantom draft, so that's pretty key. Golgari Grave Troll is not really what I think we want to be doing. And the card's good, don't get me wrong, but I just don't think it fits our theme. I think another Faith Fetters makes sense. Faith's Fetters. Just another removal spell. We got a lot of removal, but that's all in black, so we kind of need removal in different color, and another Faith's Fetters just kind of makes sense here. Iridescent Drake is really solid, but I don't really want it because I'd rather stay strictly green-white if we can. I mentioned how I think I mentioned how this archetype actually looks like, in my opinion, the best at the moment in this format. Angel of the Bear. And it's a little expensive for where we want to be. Thinking War Umbra? We got a lot of Umbras though. We're definitely gonna Umbra. See, this would, if our Spider Umbras were Hyena Umbras, I would take Wandering Champion here. Only reason I'm considering maybe not is because they're Spider Umbras, but I think I'm still gonna take it just because we need more creatures, because we only have 3 right now, and we're kind of falling a little bit behind. The Prowler is solid, because it can't be blocked already, but I don't know if it's where we want to be, especially when there's already this Wingsteed Rider, which is an evasive heroic creature, which is where we want to be. I think it's the pick, just because it's really solid. This guy seems decent. Flight of Fancy, eh. When we're not already in blue, it's kind of hard to take these. So I think we take the Wingsteed Rider. I think it's just the best card for our deck in this pack, because we can just throw the auras on it. Let's see. Shielding Plax is solid. Iridescent Drake could possibly be on the splash. I mean, like I said, I like the card. I just don't know if it's where we want to be. I think we might want to take the Lotus Eye Mystics, though. Even though they normally wheel, it just, what else are we taking here if we don't take them? And the answer appears to be not much. Because I don't, like I said, I don't really want to go into another color. So I think Lotus Eye Mystics just makes the most sense here. Angelic Renewal is solid, but our opponent is still willing to kill our creatures because they don't have enter the battlefield abilities. They're all about putting auras on them. So let's see. This guy is probably just the pick because he's a solid heroic target. I'm starting to get some more heroic targets. This deck's definitely coming together. I think it's looking solid. I would like to get some more God's Willings, probably. Emancipation Angel's interesting, but I don't think it's really where we want to be. I think Staunch Hearted Warrior is just a solid card in a heroic deck. I'm really hoping this isn't echoing. I haven't really used these headphones to record yet. So I'll check out and see what it sounds like after I'm done with this. And not that great. I already have one of those. I wouldn't want to play another. Maybe get a Shielding Plax, since we're not finding a ton of God's Willings. It's just, I mean, it gives the creature hexproof. And it's actually different than hexproof because it's on the card, which leads me to believe I'd have to look this up to make 100% sure. But we can put it on our opponent's creatures if they're playing the heroic deck, and then they can't target it. Based on what I read from that card. So that's actually a very interesting idea. Desolate Lighthouse, if we were in those colors. Martyr's Hand seems like it could, it's probably the most likely to make it into our deck. We are a little glutted at the free drop slot. I would like to get some more 2s. But I think we take Martyr's Hands. We're already mostly white. We're not going to be mono white, but we're mostly white. And I figure she should gain us some life. Heliod's Pilgrim is probably to makes the most sense. Just get us whatever we need. If we need a removal spell, we get Faith Fetters. If we need, let's see, if we need an Umbra, we can get an Umbra. If we want to give our creature hexproof, we can get Shielding Plax. So it's just very versatile. So I think we just take another one. Sigil of the New Dawn is solid. Fecundity, I don't think it's really where we want to be. Sorry if you can hear my heater. It's kind of cold, so I need to have that going. I think we take Sigil of the New Dawn, even though I don't think we plan on playing it. I mean, Prey Upon could also be good. Let's take Prey Upon. I think I'd rather have that. Let's see. Crushing Canopy maybe for the sideboard? I don't really want to play any of these other cards. The issue of Caphodian is they can just kill it at sorcery speed, and what am I doing with the colorless mana? And the answer is nothing. I'd really need a sacrifice outlet for it, so... I think the Crier seems like it could be decent. A late game engine to get rid of my lands and turn them into creatures. Just seems like it could be decent. It's a little expensive though, so I think I put it in the sideboard, maybe putting it in like grindy matchups. I'll take an Angelic Renewal. I would be willing to play one if we're a little short. I don't think we want to play two though. Definitely not free. I think we take Repeal the Darkness. I think we're more likely to play that. Going into this last pack. Let's see, what do we got? This guy is actually interesting. He makes for a good creature to put our auras on, despite being very expensive, because of the fact that they don't really want to kill him. So they have to decide, do they want to kill him and get rid of auras? But then I get another 6/6. So it's I think it's between these God's Willing, Heliod's Pilgrim, and Hyena Umbra. I think another God's Willing is what we really want. We got a good number of 1-drops on auras with 2 Spider Umbras. You know what, I'd rather have them be Hyena Umbras, because Hyena Umbras are probably better. And we got 2 Heliod's Pilgrims already. And God's Willing is just one of the best cards in the deck. It's not great against white decks, but it's just so good. And ideally we should wheel 1 and a 2. So I think we take another Sky Spear Cavalry. We're going a little big, but it's just so good to put our auras on because the double strike is huge. Like, for example, with Spider Umbra, we'd get 2 instances of card draw. And with, like, let's see. Actually, I don't have that many auras now I think about it. Haha. Yeah. Probably want to get a few more of those, actually, if we can. With the Spider Umbra, it's instead giving it more of a +2/+1 because of double strike. It just works really, really well with our auras. So I think we just kind of have to take it. What does this one do? And not really where we want to be. I think we just take the Cavalry. Faith's Fetters. I mean, I did say I wanted another aura. Not necessarily the aura I wanted, but I'll take another removal spell. I'm one of those people who you can never have enough removal spells, and I'm a big fan of counter spells. One day I will get Caleb Ganon to draft that counter spell deck I want him to draft. Sadly, that day was not today. Ooh, this guy is definitely a good one. I think it's a she. Yeah, it's a she. She gets a little expensive, but she's a solid target for our auras and stuff. So it's kind of like, hard not to take her. She's a 1-drop as well, which 1-drops are really good in this deck. So I'll take another 1-drop. And we could take a Mammoth Umbra. It's a solid one. Travel Preparations might be better though. issue of Mammoth Umbra is it's just so expensive and we didn't get the reducer. We could take Prismatic Lens, but I don't think this deck kind of wants to be on the aggro. I would have really wished we'd gotten a Slippery Bogle. Maybe we still will, but that would have really kind of tied the deck together, giving it a good one drop to throw things onto. I'm talking with my hands, I just realized, which is kind of weird. But I think that Travel Preparations makes a little bit more sense in this deck. So I think we'll just take that. Shred weakness is eh. I mean, it targets. That's about it, but it does target. I think it might be the pick is the thing. Because it just, I mean, it's good. It is a really good, it is a good pump spell. Really want this, but we're not in that color. What does this do? I don't think that that is relevant for our deck. I have not seen that card. I only been playing since Kaladesh. So here, maybe Martyr Sands is another one drop. Terramorphic Expanse to fix our mana, but we don't really want to tap land. I think I'm just taking Martyr Sands. Gaddock Teague. I mean, we have three Faith's Fetters is the issue. And how many does he actually answer is the thing in this format? And I don't think enough. So I think I'm just going to take a High Priest. It can get back like our Martyr Sands, create a bit of an engine. And I think it's a solid heroic card. We're going to have to make some cuts. Both Helios Pilgrim and Hyena Umbra wield. We're definitely taking Hyena Umbra. It's cheaper, and I really wanted one anyway. It's unfortunate we can't take both, though. So let's grab Hyena Umbra. I think we'll take another Wandering Champion. I guess take the third Martyr Sands. We're definitely not playing all three, though. We're gonna have some cuts to make. Take the Unicorn. The Mammoth Umbra we might still play. Just grabbing cards. I guess we can play this because there's not really a reason not to. I mean, I don't see a reason not to. It doesn't have the plains type, but the plains type isn't relevant because we're cutting Kodama's reach. So, I mean, why not, I guess, is the thing. It's just kind of a free roll. So, let's look at this deck. Start looking at this deck. So, there we go. So, let's go ahead and group creatures separately. Let's put this into the sideboard. What cards do we want to cut? I don't really want Repeal to Darkness or Kodama's Reach. I just don't think it's really where we want to be. Same with Angelic Renewal. I don't really want that in the deck. That's pretty much what it is. Definitely cutting one Martyr Sands. Probably two Martyr Sands makes the most sense. We do have a lot of good targets for the High Priest. In Martyr Sands, a hero, two Wandering Champions. I think we're going to keep the Unicorn in, right? But it can kind of create a engine with Martyr Sands. So I think it makes a lot of sense to keep that in. I think we take out the plaques. I don't think it's really where we want to be. What else do we want to cut? Probably Prey Upon. We got enough removal in the free Faith's Fetters, which might actually be too many, but I think I'm going to keep them all in. Now I think about it, I don't really want the Unicorn. which I think means we also cut the High Priest. Uh, just because we're cutting yet another good card for it. And I think Shed Weakness, we don't really need the, oh crap, that's not what I wanted to do. Sort by CMC. Then we can add this in. Let's count the mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 19 white. Wait, hold up. I actually missed a couple. So 21 white. So 21 white, 7 green. So our sources are definitely going to want to be heavily skewed towards white. So what does it suggest? 11 plains, 5 forests. So that'll put us at 12 white sources, 5 green. I think we want to go 6 green. We have just enough where I think that this should be correct. This is definitely a 17 land deck with 3 5 drops in it and 2 4, well, 5 4 drops. We can't really go under this, even though we have a lot of 1 drops. Then having a good number of lands works well with the Hero of Liana, whatever her name is, the 1 mana 1/1 heroic that you can pay X. I think that this makes the most sense for the mana base, and I think we combine groups, sort by convert mana cost, and I mean this is our deck. I'm gonna try and get an overlay going, see if I can get it working, and then if I can get it working, I'll have it up there. If I don't, that means I couldn't get it working. So, hope you guys enjoyed the draft. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. We'll see you in the first round.